Aloha, zoology students. Sorry this video is getting to you a day late. I had a sub on Monday, as you can tell from the calendar. Hopefully you all knew what to do based on the assignments, the due dates that it showed you on the right. So I'll just keep this as short as possible. Oh, they changed this. Okay, full screen. Okay, so this week we're wrapping up our phylum Mollusca, and you can see that there's a lot of coloring pages this week. So on Monday, you were supposed to do the two shelled and shell-less gastropods, and then attached to that is an egg puzzle. Um, Tuesday, I want you guys to do number 80, cephalopod reproduction. And then there's this short video about a cool discovery they found in the deep sea off of California relating to an octopus mom. And then this video is only a couple minutes long, but there's an extra credit opportunity if you want to get some extra credit in your assignments category, then you can um, do this podcast. I think the podcast is maybe 20 minutes, 20, 30 minutes or so. It's not more than 30 minutes. But yeah, there's an assignment in Schoology. Let me go back to it. This assignment right here, it'll open it up just like all the extra credits before. It'll be a document, and the document will tell you what time to pause the podcast and then answer the questions. So there's a handful of questions. If you want to get full credit on this, then that's what you need to do. And then the rest of the week, we have three more MCBs, the Marine Biology Coloring Book. It's in that Q3 packet I sent home with you. And they should be in order in your book. So this one that's on opihis, and then this one, these two that are on some of the cool adaptations that phylum Mollusca has evolved over the years. So defense mechanisms and then escape responses. And you'll see that on Friday we have a quiz over phylum Mollusca. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now, the quiz is actually going to come from these marine biology coloring book pages, okay? A lot of you guys are coloring them well, but I don't know how much you're actually reading them. So I want to see how much you guys are actually reading them. So this is your warning now that for the quiz on Friday, I'm going to be pulling questions directly from these coloring pages, okay? So let's just go over this one more time. What's expected of you for these coloring pages? Well, I want you guys to approach this like this. The left-hand side is always going to be the text, and the right-hand side is going to be the drawing that you have to color. They call it a color plate. You'll say like this plate. So that's what they mean by this plate. So you're supposed to approach this by reading, and then when it gets bold text, then you're going to color. So like this one, for instance, says color only tentacles of the sea anemone at the top left. Okay, so you're going to come over here and you're going to color the sea anemone. But what you need to do, I'm going to start taking off points if you're not doing this, you need to color code here. So you're going to color in sea anemone and tentacle and nematocyst. That is, the sea anemone is this, the tentacle is anything that's pointing to A, and then B is the nematocyst. It's the little things at the very tip. Remember learning about phylum Cnidaria, right? So these little things at the very tip, that's what it's showing. Okay, so you need a color code. Say, hey, I made my tentacles this color, my nematocyst this color. You can just put the little tips. And then the next thing it tells you is color both parts of the arrow B, suggesting the swallowing of nematocysts from the tentacles to the gut of the nudibranch. So this is trying to teach you something. This is saying, hey, this nematocyst comes and actually eats these, I'm sorry, this nudibranch comes and eats sea anemones and obtains their nematocysts. So what actually happens inside their body? How are they able to do that and not get stung like all other things, right? So this is a really cool defense mechanism. So the way that they're telling you to color it is really important, okay? So you color the arrow, and then you color the serrata of a nudibranch. It says, in life, they are often a pale pink. Now, you can use any colors you want here, but again, you have to color code. If you're just coloring the picture how you want to, then you're not learning anything. You need to color code here. You need to say, the gut is C over here. The serrata is D. I'm going to make the serrata that color, right? The gut diverticula is E. Like you're supposed to color code as you're going. So follow the instructions really well. The questions that I'm going to be asking you for the quiz are coming straight from these pages. Not just this one, but all of these that we've had to do for phylum Mollusca. Okay. And the quiz, I will open that up on Friday. So um, we are um, yeah, we have a quiz on Friday, and I will open it up at 7 a.m. on Friday. So you guys need to take that, and then I'll close it. I think I'll close it in the evening because I know some of you work a little bit later. And then the last thing for this week in class, we're going to watch this documentary. It's on Netflix. There's no assignment associated with it. We're just going to have, like, after the quiz, just a nice, like, kick back. Let's watch a cool film on octopus. So if you have it, if you have Netflix, definitely watch it, but no pressure if you don't. It's not worth any assignment. You're not missing out on anything. So yeah, that's it for this week. Remember to do your attendance every single day. And remember to color these really well because they are worth a lot of points. And if you're, not taking the time to make them really nice, then it's going to reflect that in your grade. Okay. All right. Well, have a great day and I'll talk to you soon. Aloha.